everybody, I'm Tina Marie Scuderi.
And I'm Christopher Scuderi.
And this is
Simply Scuderi.
So, today we're going to talk about our first Pride and the whole which is really how we got together is because of Pride Day, because I was the volunteer coordinator for Pride.
If you've been watching the videos.
Yeah, and those that are just catching on, jumping in, joining us now. Yeah, so here's me. We get together as a couple, and at that point, Pride was probably the most intense event I'd ever been the volunteer coordinator for. Very challenging, and I figured as a couple, if we could get through that, we could get through anything. Famous last words. That has been kind of our theme If
we can get through this, we can get through anything.
Yeah, well,
we don't say that anymore.
Yeah, we don't. And there will be more videos about the whole what happened if you can get through this. We can get through anything. But I started off with saying if we could get through Pride, we could get through anything. Well, we obviously made it through Pride because 16 years later, here we are. So Pride, one of the things is there was the Grand Marshal reception, which is a fancy affair. This one here, the people he was hanging out with, they thought it was funny. And I'm thinking it wasn't so funny to get this one drunk. I'm having to be all professional, and we have our major donors, the Grand Marshal, who I don't remember who it was that year. It'll come to me. Anyway, this one was fun, and had to get him home.
Not so much fun.
Yeah. And at the time, he lived with his parents, his very eldest parents lived with him. Yeah.
They moved in with me.
Yeah.
So how old was I? 28? 29?
No, I was 29, so you were in your 30s.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, they moved in with me when I was 29. So Mom and Dad had already been living there with me for a couple of years.
So he had to go home drunk. Yeah. Well, when he was drunk at the Grand Marshal reception, that was a lot of fun. Well, anyway, Pride Day itself. Usually it is upper 90s, sometimes even triple digits. It's super hot. Mm-hmm. No. Well, and remember I said if we could get through Pride, we could get through anything. Mm-hmm. So it's Pride. So instead of it being super hot, you know what it did?
It snowed.
By the way, it had been raining earlier that week and the week before. And I had been asking the board and the committee that I sat on both the board and the committee. I kept saying, hey, what are we going to do if it rains? It won't rain. Are you sure about that? Yeah, it's June. It won't rain. Then it snowed. So I laughed. I just sat there laughing the day it snowed. Sent him home to get blankets, gloves, anything possible for the volunteers and me, because of course I originally started off because it was warm during the morning. It was warm. Okay, so there was some sunshine. And then it just changed. It was a freak snowstorm. The person that was selling Italian sodas, our friend David Hurst, had a booth selling Italian sodas. He also had it was part of a coffee shop. He ran and got coffee and hot chocolate. He's probably the only one that really made any money.
Brilliant on his part.
Yeah. So we made it through Pride. As crazy as it was with it snowing and
bitter cold. You could see your breath in the air.
Oh, yeah. So, we made it through. And I thought, great. Fantastic. We made it through. This is a solid relationship. We could get through anything. Oh, which there will be more on that later. Do you have anything to add, my love?
Well, I think you pretty much covered it.
Oh. As you can tell, I do a lot. I'm the outgoing one. We probably should have said that earlier. And you're
I'm a little bit more on the quiet side.
Yeah. So, anyway, have a divalicious day, and we'll share next time.
Bye.